so nice to be able to actually just steal you away from the party for a second. They are cooking up a storm. It smells so good.
No, well, Kathy's an incredible cook, so
And
we're
she
in
has,
for a treat.
yes, she has talked so much about you. And this home is so gorgeous. I saved like the entire upstairs for you for when you came, so we could just go into each room, just like take all the details.
The nitty-gritties.
Exactly. So this is Carl's office.
It's office, but also a second floor family room. The first floor living area, the living end of it versus the bar end, here it's a little smaller. So this allows for a big group to get together and watch a game, which Carl and Kathy love to do.
Home Life and Style, whatever shows they want.
Exactly, definitely Home Life and Style.
So see you on it.
Number one.
Right, this is great for gaming.
DVR. So great for gaming. You know, books are important.
And so the photographs from a safari?
Yes, from a safari they went on. So I love being able to incorporate those personal touches into a project. You know, otherwise it feels like a catalog.
Yeah, and it's got a nice tonality in here because of all of the absorbent materials. It's a really soft room. It's a large room.
Beautiful cashmeres and wools. I mean, they're just lovely. So even in the fall, it feels cozy, but it's not too heavy, so that in the summer you don't feel too warm.
Exactly right. It seems to blend all the seasons right here.
It does indeed.
And Kathy and I were talking about today, blue is just an amazing color.
It's an incredible color.
I never tire of it.
It definitely suits this little island on which we live.
Beautiful.
You have to have some blue.
And so separating the two very symmetrical parts of the home.
Is this wonderful gallery. And I love that Chip had the idea to peak it and, you know, make it feel like its own little special place.
And you didn't do too much in here, but her stunning.
Aren't these incredible? These are Kathy's photographs and then framed in this beautiful mother of pearl.
Yeah,
that's all you need. I love the cleanness of it because just the light, celebrating the light and the reflections coming in from the outside.
Iridescent, like the tile in the pool. Now, were you part of that too?
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. This is a beautiful room.
So it's hard to pick a favorite room, but I really do love this room. I love the whimsy of it. We had to kind of sell the family a little bit on the pink, and now everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it, yeah.
And it's a bit of a departure from all the blue, which I think almost every other room has blue. And then when we found the whale tail.
Now, is that paper mache?
It's paper mache.
Oh, is it?
There's a shop in town that sells them, but they're made by a woman in Pennsylvania, I think. And they're just fantastic.
I mean, bold.
Exactly.
Big and bold, and yet small. So it's like,
yeah, it's just this wonderful play of, you know, pattern, playful, you know, polka dots and beautiful florals.
And again, I mean, your lighting.
And the wonderful
texture.
nautical touch and the texture of the stone beads and jute on the chandelier.
Yeah. You just love texture. And you do it so well.
It's like even this raffia, painted raffia, and you know, the nail heads. Right. And this headboard I did custom designed purposely very low so that it doesn't intrude on the windows too much because, you know, it would have felt out of scale. Whereas the other headboards in the other rooms are higher.
You know, now this isn't a large room, but the high ceilings, you're able to afford a piece like this, a piece like that. I mean, these are larger, more really sculpturally interesting.
Exactly. They have a nice architecture about them, and adding again the V groove gives it the nod of nautical and doesn't make you feel like you're in some sort of a plaster box. But you're right, it's not a huge room, and yet for a guest, it's all they need. And I think having that invitation to the outdoors through the French door to the little Juliet balcony is so wonderful. So.
Gorgeous room, gorgeous. Maybe my favorite today, right now.
I know, that's what I always say.
I left that room and that was my favorite. Now this one's my favorite. Yeah, just really beautiful. And so your clients are all over. Like, how far do you go?
Oh, we go all over. I mean, we're mostly East Coast, but all the way down to Florida, up north, Vermont. They're all over.
I've had
a lot of New York, Connecticut, Boston, Marblehead, and of course here. Yeah. And we do some commercial work We've done some restaurants, hotels, so.
Yeah. I'm so glad I got a chance to actually talk to you while the party's going downstairs.
I know, we can hear the music.
You can smell the food. Oh my gosh, the cauliflower with the curry. It's just like it's coming all the way up here. It's delightful.
It's following us,
So
beckoning us
are there
back.
any more rooms up here to look at?
There's one other bedroom.
Okay, let's look. You can tell it's a joy for you. I mean, it's a joy.
I do love what I do. To me, there's nothing better than creating spaces that people are going to love to live in, that makes them comfortable. I mean, I think beauty is a really important part of the human experience. We all want beauty in our lives, and it's wonderful to be able to be a guide in that process of creating beauty for people.
And helping them articulate what they feel already, and then articulate it in a way that is I mean, it's just beautiful. And so just talk a little bit about what you were thinking here with...
So this is Manuel Canavas, a French company, but to me it had sort of a beachy feel to it. And then of course the texture again, and you know, wonderful trims that look like rope. Again, a low headboard so we don't block the windows, the rope fixtures and the textured. You know, just that wonderful sense of texture.
And the feathers.
That's a juju ceremonial hat, African juju.
See all the stories behind it. I mean, you come in and you just love it. You're just like, this is a gorgeous room. But being able to talk to you about it and know that, and how that resonates with this, and that reflects this, and then this.
And then goes back to their time in Africa, which, you know, it's just building that thread through a house. And this blue again, this wonderful sort of French blue, I think it's the signature of this house. And again, a wonderful, another nice fixture with texture. Those are cocoa beads. I love the orb. It reminds me of the moon. Makes you want to climb in, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I'll see you in about a half hour. I'm just going to yeah, no, exactly. It's just completely welcoming.
And again, you know, something at the end of the bed. This actually opens for storage.
Okay,
So
that makes it handy.
put extra bedding because the closet space was limited. So we wanted to give people, I like making sure rooms are not only beautiful but functional. I think there's nothing more frustrating than not having the right amenities for your guests.
Your spaces are so soft in some ways, and yet there's so much going on. But there's not so much going on that you're not completely relaxed in it. But there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of layering, and there is a lot going on. But I like the soft edges. I think they're important.
Beautiful. Kathleen, gorgeous work.